guys and gals, welcome back to Shaggy's Awesome Garage. I'm Shaggy. Thanks for tuning in. I haven't done a video in a little while. The last video was about the dioramas I did. It was the castle, the church, and the house in the woods. And in that video, I also showed some movie props from the movie Fifth Element that I've done. If you haven't seen that video, go back to my channel, click on the video about dioramas. I think you'll enjoy that video, little bit of a video. Today is going to be a video about a box stock that I have done. I was talking with a fellow P.A.M.S member, the Panhandle Automotive Modelist Society group that we belong to here in Pensacola, Florida. A buddy of mine, Derek Shaw, we were talking about box stock builds, and he was telling me that he built a box stock motorcycle one time. I think he said it was a chopper or a custom bike or something. Anyhow, it was a out of box build. In other words, O.O.B. And he entered it into a contest, and it got me to thinking. When you enter a contest at the out of box builds, O.O.B. category, is there any leeway between a basically box stock kit, or can you customize a box stock kit and it not be custom anymore? Of course, you can add stuff to it and take stuff away from it, and you completely change the build itself. But if you just keep it strictly box stock, like you don't change any of the parts and you don't add any parts to it, can you customize a box stock? That was the topic we were asking. We were talking to each other about. And I told him, well, sure, yeah, you can customize a box stock and it still be box stock and not be a custom. I guess that was the subject we were talking about today. And the motorcycle he built, it was his first contest he entered with that particular motorcycle, and he entered it into the box stock category. Well, what he did is he de-chromed all the pieces. There was a lot of chrome on this thing. And he was saying when he de-chromed all the pieces, he put it all back together and did some custom paint, and he didn't add anything to it and didn't take anything away from it. But it ended up winning the category he was in, and he was completely shocked and floored by it because there were so many other motorcycles in the box stock category that he thought were way better than his. And that's, there was a community question going around here a couple of weeks ago about, do you build for winning contest models or whatever? If anybody knows Derek, you know that he's very meticulous and he likes everything to be just a certain way, which that's fine. A lot of people do build like that. But on the subject of box stock, you can build a box stock model, in my opinion, any way you wish. I mean, you can keep it to the regular box art. You can put custom paint on it. I guess my question to you guys is, when you build a box stock, do you keep it completely stock from the kit? I know there's a lot of kits nowadays, like 3-in-1s. You can do all kinds of different things with that particular 3-in-1 kit. And do you build it like a certain way in the directions that it says? You can build a custom, a hot rod, or a stock, or you can do like a race version of the kit. But I guess the question for you guys is, if you have a box stock kit that has options in it, do you stick to like the street version, race version, or like custom version for that kit, or do you mix it up? I guess that would be the in my mind, that would be the custom out of box category, to where you can make it your own. Anyhow, I guess that'd be a pretty good community question for you guys when it comes to box stock. How could you customize a box stock and it still be box stock? That was kind of the discussion we were having today. And I told him that I had built a 2-in-1 kit that I kept it box stock, but I added a little bit to it. So I guess I don't know if that Anyhow, let me pause this and I'll set up and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, guys, when it comes to box stock, I built this kit right here. It was the 32 5-window coupe 2-in-1. Never mind the little parts and pieces. After I built this kit, I was using this box for parts and pieces for other builds that I've done. As you can tell, this kit, you can make it two different ways. You can have one with the full fenders, or you can take the fenders off, make it a I guess a street drag version. You can use three different kinds of wheels. You can add custom decals, or just, you know, when it comes to out of box kits, this one has options. And there's a lot of kits out there that when they say completely box stock is like factory stock and nothing else. But in any case, let me show you what I did with this particular kit. This is my version of the Revell 32 5-window coupe 2-in-1. And what I did with this kit is I didn't put any of the decals on there, and I cut out the roof so you can see inside. I mean, let me see if I can get a little bit better picture for you guys. Hang on, get a little bit closer. Lower the camera just a little bit. Hang on just a minute. Sorry about the bumpiness, guys. I'm trying to get the best picture that I can get on here for you. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. I did use one of the decals. This decal right here in the little window there. It's the United States Hot Rod Association decal. Hopefully you can see that in the window there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. It's so tiny, it's kind of hard to see. But in my version of this kit, I used the stock wheels with the Moonhug P.A.M.S. And all the tail lights were stock. Everything was in stock location. But as you can tell, I used the Hemi engine. And I'm not sure if this would still be considered box stock anymore because of the things I added to it. It would probably be entered in like the street rod category at a model contest. Let me show you something right quick. Last year at the Blue Angel Model Fest, which is the local swap meet car contest show that we had, when I entered this kit, I entered it into street rod category. And when I entered it, there was other street rods in there of the same version. I think there was the one that's got the 39A. I forget what kit that is. Maybe it's AMT or Revell. It was the 39A 32 coupe convertible looking thing. That is what won first place. This particular kit, it won second place. So this is the P.A.M.S. Pensacola Modelier second place model at the Blue Angel Model Fest from last year that I won with this particular kit. I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, I think it deserves second place. But anyhow, it's not very. I don't know. It just depends on who you're talking to, but in my opinion, it's built the way I wanted it built, and if it hadn't won an award, that'd be fine too. But let me show you exactly what's going on here. Let me pop the hood off for a second. As you can see, I added spark plug wires, and those wires are pieces of copper wire that I took off and painted. Let me see if I can get a better picture of that. Yeah, there we go. I stripped the copper wire and put those wires on and painted them yellow. So that's actual copper wires. And I did a little bit of weathering on the wires to make them look like they'd been on the street rod for a while. And I painted the engine Hemi orange. Of course, this is a Chrysler Hemi, so you got to go with Hemi orange. And I was painted the wheels Hemi orange also. And the paint is Createx Colors Wicked Black. Oops. Let's see here. Yeah, Wicked Black. And I used my Posh Talon airbrush to do that. Let's see what else. The exhaust tips right here, those are coffee stirrers that I cut down and put tips on the exhaust with. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think it turned out pretty good. Let me get you a view of the underneath of this car. As you can tell, it has coilover springs. And those coilover springs, show you how I got those. Those are not kit either. They come from a ballpoint pen. And I took the spring off of the ballpoint pen, this area here, and put them over the shocks. I cut them down and made yeah, that's not focusing very well. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I cut down the spring and made some coilover shocks. This, like I said, this is a ballpoint pen spring. You can tell it goes right over there. I just took it off of there, cut it down, and made me some coilover shocks from a ballpoint pen. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I also added a fuel line coming out of the fuel tank here, and it goes all the way up here and goes back underneath the frame into the engine bay. And as you can tell, it ends up by the carburetors here, right there. So yeah, that's I guess as far as the contest rules go, this would not be considered box stock because I added those 3 or 4 items. Now here's an issue that Derek and I had discussed. Well, not me and Derek personally, but discussing box stock items and customizing box stock items. The seats in this particular build, I wanted to look like worn leather. Hopefully you got, let me get a little bit better light so you can see that. There we go. I wanted it to look like worn leather like you would see in an old vehicle. And I also put diamond plate on the floor. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see if I can get a little better view. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. That's a better view. Yeah, put I guess faux leather or fake leather, whatever you want to call it, on the seats. If I can turn around and get you a better view of that. There we go. That's a little bit better. In the interior, it has the gauges from the kit in there. The gauge decals from the kit. Why is this not focusing? There we go. That's a little bit better. As you can tell, there's a diamond plate. I got that diamond plate out of the Truck Stop Accessories Kit number 2, I believe it is. But as far as the seat covers, well, I say seat covers, I wanted it to look like leather seats, but how I got that look, you guys are going to enjoy this. This is pretty cool. Have you ever heard of Reason chocolate, like caramel candies? Well, this is the wrapper that you get when you buy the Reason chocolate candies. And as you can tell, it looks just like these seats in here. So what you do is you take a chocolate Reason wrapper, ball it up, wad it up, crinkle it up, and then unravel it. Let me slide this back a minute. If you got a sweet tooth, this will really come in handy. But yeah, you ball it up, unravel it, and if you want, you can take the foil off of it like this. Just get rid of the resin part. But some of it comes off, some of it don't. But if you don't want to take it all the way off, just use the back side. And depending on how much you crinkle it and wrap this thing up and ball it up, you'll get more of the wrinkles in it. The more you wrinkle it, of course. But that's what that looks like if you use a resin wrapper on the seats. I don't know where I found that trick, but it's a really cool trick. I think I found it on some Facebook group somewhere. Somebody had done it to a military truck or vehicle or whatever. But anyhow, there's my 32.5 window coupe 2-in-1 by Revell. Hope you guys enjoy it. Put the camera down a little bit better so you can get a better angle on it. I'll spin it around and give you one good look at the complete build here, guys. And I sanded the tires to make them look like they had been on the street for a while. Hope you guys enjoy this build. I know I enjoyed building it. And like I said, this is a contest-winning model, so that makes me a contest-winning modeler. Just like JT over on I Need My Garage Time. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to go stop by and talk to, go stop by JT's channel and look up the video where he's talking about contest winning model. And now I'm a contest winning model as long as there's as well as a lot of other people out there. But yeah, there's my 32 Ford 5-window coupe. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions about it, leave questions in the comment. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. I really appreciate it. I mean, all the subscribers I have, I think I'm up to, last time I checked, 170 subscribers now. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals. You guys are what makes this community what it is. There is an outpouring of the community around here. And I'm just humbled and so thankful for every one of you guys. And the comments, keep them coming. I love reading those comments. And like, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps us out tremendously. And if you guys want a shop card, go ahead and hit me up. The link's in the description. My email's in there, and I think I've let my address in there too. So if you want to go ahead and send me a shop card, I'll get it on here as soon as I get it. And we are going to have a Blue Angel Model Fest coming up in October. No. It's coming up in August 30th. And this is the Blue Angel Model Fest will be in Milton, Florida, August 30th this year. As soon as I get a flyer for that contest, I'll go ahead and put it on here, guys. I was talking with John from John's Models the other day, and he hasn't got the flyers yet. But as soon as he does, I'll get them on here. And hopefully you guys can get down to Florida, or up from the bottom of Florida, or wherever you come from, over to Florida maybe, and come check out the Model Fest. And this next weekend, I'm hoping to head over to Metairie, Louisiana, for the Tiger Fest. It's the XXX Tiger Fest over in Metairie. They have a contest coming up. It's where's the I don't have the flyer, but I'll put that flyer up here too, in case you guys want to run by there. Yeah, there's my 32 Ford. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you see anything about it that you like or don't like, please leave a comment. And yeah, give me an idea what's your favorite part of it, what you least like about it. And if you guys have a few minutes, I'd like you to run by. Excuse me, sorry. Had to get a little, throat's getting a little dry. Excuse me. If you guys got a few minutes, run by and go visit Tim over at Box Stock Garage. Tim has a great channel. I think he just got finished with a build. I think it was a group. What group build was it? What was it? Oh yeah, it was the NSR 500 motorcycle. It was a motorcycle group build. That's a really, really great build he's got there. I mean, it looks like the real bike, just in miniature form. It's amazing. But yeah, if you got a few minutes, run by and go visit Tim over at Box Stock Garage. Thanks, Tim, for the kind words on the back. And yeah, go check out Tim. Great channel. And if you guys want one of my shop cards, here's one of my cards. And the QR codes are working now. So you can check out our P.A.M.S group on Facebook using that QR code. And here's the QR code for my YouTube channel, Shaggy's Awesome Garage. Anyhow, guys, that's the spiel. I appreciate you stopping by. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget, keep the stash growing and the airbrush blowing. We'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.